All right, Karen, I appreciate you taking the time, a few minutes to speak with me about this and do a testimonial for me. I definitely do appreciate it. And first question being, a few months back, when you first decided that you wanted to start working with a trainer, what put you in that position? What made you want to start thinking in that regard?
Right. So first, I joined a gym, which, I went there, but didn't have any idea what I was doing. I mean, it's point blank. I thought, well, I can read things on these machines and I'll just do that. And I don't know, maybe a month went by. I'm not sure if it was that long or not. But I thought to myself, I don't know what I'm doing. So, I need some help. And that's when I started talking to you and said, what do you think? I got a zero fitness level. I don't know what I'm doing here, so I think I should buy some training lessons. So, I mean, you were at the gym at that point, and we did those first training lessons, and I just really my goal was just to be healthier, and I wanted to strengthen my body. I didn't want to sit on the couch and be, a couch potato anymore. Not that I was a couch potato, but I felt like I could be one at that point. Relationship had ended, and it's fine, it was fine. I mean, I just thought, that's going to be good for my health to get up and get moving. So basically that was my goal when we started out with 3 pound weights, and I'm up to 15. Sometimes I'm doing 20. So to me, that's a big accomplishment.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you've made tremendous strides. Uh,
Right.
Given the fact that I know you hadn't really worked with a health and fitness coach previously,
No.
uh, what were your expectations? What were you envisioning this would be when we first started working together?
I think that I envisioned just getting the knowledge that I needed to, go to the gym, feel comfortable at the gym, and do what I needed to do and get the hell out of there.
That's a great way to look at it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to be a bodybuilder or anything like that. I just want to have a strong body as I age.
Did your goals seem to shift in a way? I know we talked a lot about the mental side of things, the emotional side of things, mindset. And I know one of your goals as we moved along was to go from the little area we worked in together to the free weight area, kind of the scary side of the gym.
Right.
What was it like going through that process for us together to really break through that mental and emotional barrier?
Right. And I think, as you have said my whole training time with you, it's a mindset, and it's a mindset, and you got to do the work, and you got to get up and you got to go to the gym. And so it was scary for me. I mean, I actually called the free side of the gym the scary side for months.
Mm-hmm.
It was the scary side. And I think you and I had only, before you left and moved, had only worked over there a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh man, I can't go over there when anybody's there. And then I got to look in the mirror. But I've progressed to this point that I am, that I feel confident on that side of the gym. I mean, I'm never going to know what all of those machines do over there. I'm happy just going over there, doing the free weights. And even if other people were there, and even if I'm the only woman in the gym, but I really believe that you gave me that confidence, because you had confidence in me that I could do it. I could do it. You can do it. You can do it, you know, and I did it and I did it. So,
What's the transformation over these past few months been for you, just from where you were to where you are now?
right. So I can say that because I was thinking about that today, knowing that we were going to have this testimonial or conversation, whatever you want to call it.
Mhm.
Um, so the transition has been like today, I worked out in the morning at home because you taught me that high intensity workout, which I wouldn't have known how to do that either. But if I can't make it to the gym, I can do that. I can do that right in my living room, and it's like that mindset in the morning just, makes such a difference in my day. I concentrate better, you know, I just feel better, I just feel totally better after doing, even that workout. The transformation, I mean, at this point, I think one of my goals in the beginning was, well, I want to lose, 10 pounds or whatever it was. I mean, it was close to 10 pounds. I haven't lost 10 pounds, but my body is just better. My clothes fit better. I feel better. I concentrate better. I was starting to develop varicose veins. I'm not saying they're still not going to be developed, but I noticed the other day they're better. They're already better after whatever 4 months. And my commitment at this gym is a year. Not that I'm going to not do it after that. But the transformation to me is subtle, but noticeable for sure. I had been tracking my measurements and all of that. So I added that up and, I lost 4 inches. I gained some in certain areas, which I think you're supposed to. Right. And then, but, at the end of the day, I've lost 4 inches, and I'm working on the weight. I mean, I think the weight is just I think I kind of plateaued somewhere along the way. And because I was kind of stuck there, so I'm trying to do some change up things with the food, like not have a turkey sandwich every day, maybe have a salad every day with chicken on it.
There you
Try
go.
to do new things. And you had taught me that too. You're working certain muscles and now we're going to change it up and work certain other ones. And that we have to keep on doing that as we go through our journey. So
Yeah.
this fitness journey has meant, it's been a lot for me, emotionally also, because it's like, wow, can I really do this? And all of that, but I can, I proved to myself that I can. So, I don't say anymore I can't. I mean, the other night when I went to the gym, because my friend and I are start trying to do the gym together, because that's kind of nice too to have a
Mhm.
workout buddy. And the summer just got crazy. We didn't go up there and it was too busy and blah, blah, blah. We were swimming a lot, yada, yada. But she wanted to go and I had already been, I think, that day, or I had already done a workout. And I said, no, I'll go up and I'll just my intention at the gym today, this afternoon, will just be cardio, which I've never really done. So, I did the bike 10 minutes. I did the elliptical 20, and I even got on that stair thing, just walked a little bit, you know, and then I was like, you know what? I'm going to do a little bit on the TRX over there. I mean, you and I had only done that maybe once or twice, but I felt confident to go over there, look at the wall where they have the directions and do it. And I did. And it was like I said to myself, it's just such a turnaround, from a zero fitness level to what I'm doing today. I mean, here I worked out twice in one day. I'm like, what?
It's become a habit. Who would
Become a
have thunk
habit.
it? Who would have thunk it?
Who would have thunk it? Yeah, especially even like when I first, even our first training session after you and I, decided we were going to do this. Um, I'm not a morning person, so when you said, you gotta one day you gotta be, can you be at the gym at 6:30? I'm like, what? 6:30 at the gym?
PM, right? PM.
Wow. And just, that little bit of time getting up at 6:30 and, getting there at 6:30 and then transitioning into those 3 days of getting there. Like you said, it becomes a habit. And I think, going forward, I think it, I got it. It's good. I got it. As my daughter says to me, Mom, I got this. Victor, I got this.
You got this. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So if somebody were to come to you and say, hey, you look great, which I know they will if they haven't already. If they haven't, they're blind. But
Yeah.
when they were to ask you, hey, I see you're working with Victor. I heard you're working with Victor. What's been good? Why would you recommend him to me?
I mean, I would say that, and I don't know if it's just the connection that I felt with you, or maybe you have, some connections and you don't, and you still train people, and that's good too. But, I felt this connection with you, in that it was kind of an all around training. It wasn't just about going to the gym and moving the weights. I mean, I was honest. I said, I have zero fitness level. I mean, I know we joked about it, but it was so true. I mean, really, I didn't own a sports bra. I had a pair of tennis shoes that I've had for like 5 years and they weren't even really broken in, if you know what I mean. So I'm just saying that's where I started from,
Mhm.
so I would say to someone, this person, Victor in my pocket, brought me to this place and, I would highly recommend him to anyone that asks. And then there's the app. You were moving and you were like, well, I'm moving, but I have this app. And I'm like, I come from a certain generation. I do
We
use
don't
some
do apps.
apps, but I mean, I have some apps, but they're not like my go-to. And that app was just amazing. That was amazing. I mean, I caught on, I thought pretty quickly.
Mhm.
I mean, I had some stumbles and but that is the way to go. I mean, it really is. Now I've written everything down, since I'm not going to be using the app anymore. So I have it all written down on a pad. And you kept telling me to do that early on. You should
Mhm.
get yourself a little notebook and write down, when you're in the machines, what numbers are you on. And
Mhm.
so I did do that. I wrote it all down in a notebook. And I feel like that's going to probably help me to be more, say, I know what a chest fly is, or you know what I mean? So anyway, I'm just starting that journey, but yeah, I mean, I would highly recommend you to anyone because I mean, look, I'm kind of a miracle kid for you.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but
But I
I
think,
appreciate it. I
I
appreciate
mean,
it.
really, that could be your poster child or your poster elderly person. I don't know. Because I mean, that's another issue. I mean, I'm 62. I'm not,
Mhm.
22 starting this stuff. I'm 62 and, I came from zero and no tennis shoes and no bra and all that. And, I have a couple of sports bras. I even bought an extra pair of tennis shoes recently. So I mean, I know that I'm the person that had to do the work, but I wouldn't be where I am if not for you.